Take it easy.
I wonder where humans come from.
Emotional element you're adding is just still gratuitous.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you. I knew you'd...
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how... But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations.
Ooh, front row seats.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take...
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my...
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. Oh, these should be our... Hey, traveler. Maybe. You.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry, Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking on, oh, Paimon's got it.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linney, then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon, nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat, and as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for—
Wait, Nervillet?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa, sorry for being so rude just now.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so— And by the way, I should probably let you know, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats. I believe she is trying to give you a most so I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise—
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate. So, I would like. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show.
Oh, good boy.
Now, without further ado, I know you might miss her, but don't worry. Oh, and you never know what can happen in the... A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. she'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying...
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that, but our magical journey has only just begun. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the wall, in which case, I have ample. So, for my next trick, I will please, if my assistants could bring out the magical box. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box.
Wow, how's he gonna... Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny...
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged. You don't need to do anything. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little fast. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on... Oh, and no...
Ooh, Paimon kind of...
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. Come on, repeat after me. 60! That's right, perfect. Keep it going.
54? Why aren't you counting?
I am counting in my... merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40! 39! Mr. Linney, are you all...
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example...
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about...
25! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show...
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have...
19!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now.
8!
Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
What happened? Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some...
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearance.
The serial disappearances?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more...
That can't be right. How come he was in the box on the stage the entire time? Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal...
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lenny and his associate?
I just think that he... Well,
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna...
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show.
I mean, of course, my dear people. That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who... Then there's no problem at all. But with Lenny's help, our our little duel ended in a draw. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown?
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their case. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly...
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer? Good to hear. Thank you. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate! As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city gallery.
I think they look
You have good taste, Lynette!
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed, but with the guards watch, good thing you agreed to be our attorney.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start...
Oh, well,
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lenny.
I suppose 'tis. But if revealing our... we should go...
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation team... Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere act. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of I've seen a lot of cases. Sorry, Anyway, you may investigate the...
and cause the water... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. Wait, but... Hello there.
The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the gift. Sure, it's not like this. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's... Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House. The Magic Troupe members all claim not to know. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all. That's how it seems to...
Okay then.
No need to be so... It is of utmost...
The investigation?
See, I told you.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used the machine to pick a well,
It turns out that I'm sure you already know that you have to... In other words...
That much...
Let you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Whoever the murderer... Why would it be? Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved.
I see that you're investigating the area. If you find any new and interesting...
We don't have to... The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath. I'm of the opinion when the pyrotech...
Wait, what?
Perhaps the balance wasn't... Oh, that's true.
That does... Why would it...
Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone will be assigned. Lenny's still talking to the... I think someone... Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone... Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone... Lenny's still talking to the guards. I think someone...
both of you. Over here. I've been keeping...
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of this? From mediating disputes and providing protection to... And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call...
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus.
Huh?
Well, I am the second generation president. Melus and...
My apologies, demoiselle.
No need.
Okay.
I'll merely try... That's right. Judging from the look of...
Really? But...
Intuition, naturally. Farina sure was... But that's... Anyway.
Sounds more...
Well, what's your opinion? All right.
Wait a minute.
Well, in your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an...
Well...
And why would that be?
Most astute, no matter how wonderful this... That if that can be...
All right, now.
Wait! Since when did we become
Oh.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but you wish to save a friend from false accusation.
You have a point. And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you...
I have nothing to...
Oh.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Sorry. No! Were you always
Yes. So, the missing girl could... I doubt there...
How can you be...
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance. But still, I did not abandon my post. We Melazines are good.
So, it's safe to say... Alright, thank you for your help. We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Understood.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable.
You may spare the pleasantries.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a Sorry, I got a little And these are my companions. Would you mind?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers?
Well, let's...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box. Prepare. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will...
Weren't there balloons and other decorations here?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still...
The back? You mean the inside of the door?
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be... The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get? Exactly. All right, let's go.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I knew you'd figure out most the 2 magic boxes. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley.
So that's how you did...
Once the box was lowered, the audience member would only be able...
Right!
Ah, yes. My assistant and I...
And what about...
I was in the
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's...
I mean, we are, and that's my
so that's how it all worked.
Lynette would brief, and then but as you saw, Cal was in the box.
We really don't know how that...
If not for that, and yet, to think that could we have a look around? I think we can come...
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a...
Whatever it...
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which... Wow.
Oh! Paimon knows! And here's a broken vase!
That can't be. Oh, her clothes are here.
Right. And do you really need to do... Ugh. This is so... What is this place?
It seems someone could fit.
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes, let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. It seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the guards have checked the area carefully.
So the tunnels become like a...
In other words, the
Charges?
That's right. This is how That's right. The statements from both sides. To put it simply...
This also precludes any...
Once both sides, then...
Huh?
In practice... yeah.
Huh?
Because we've...
They're concerned, and even if that were not so...
I'm ready to break out.
Whoa, whoa!
Of course. I just hope...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together. I mean, what better way...
Breaking out. Just kidding! Just kidding!
What do you mean?
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with...
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselles...
I have eggs, sugar, and all.
Good work.
These three are quite the And from the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, you ended up doing...
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouragement.
Oh, don't underestimate beating egg. Anyway.
Only...
Well, eating...
Tea is ready to be served. No need for...
right then. However, the magician twins...
Exactly! Why would they...
The flower vase, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guards said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet!
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest!
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach!
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Maloose, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg sugar.
What?
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know. It would be awkward.
All right, thanks, sweet.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
All right, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare.